Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tears of the Kingdom. Apparently last time I was just free-falling from this place, where I fought the King Gleeok. That was kind of a cool time. I managed to beat a King Gleeok. I actually wish I was up there, and not down here, because I could then fly to cool places. But yeah, I guess that's not happening, because once I jumped off, it's not going to be easy to get back up there. Alright, well, I guess we'll go look for some other cool things to do, possibly. There's probably other cool things to do, right? But maybe we should go check out Lookout Landing first. Let's go ahead and get the story stuff out of the way first, why don't we? Oh, that Gleeok was a pain in my ass last time, but we did it. No, took me 2 attempts. Once I got my shit together on that second attempt, we were good. We were good. And that's what matters. We actually managed to win. Hello. Everybody, are you ready for war? Oh yeah, this is badly smashed. The helmet looks really cool with this outfit, actually. I kind of like that look. So let's just find something else to put on here. I wonder if like the reference sets actually have anything cool, any kind of cool effect or anything like that. Alright, what's up, Riju? How we doing? Riju, sorry, I was looking at Riju when I was talking, and then I saw Pura, and yeah, never mind. Welcome back. Looks like it was pretty tough. So how did it go? I saw Riju sitting up here and my brain just auto-filled. I see. So to summarize, there's no mistaking that what you saw at the castle was the Demon King from the Legend of the Imprisoning War.
Yes. And
the princess you've been seeing was actually an imposter. Yes, we have known this since like... I don't know how long, but glad to see everybody's catching up. And the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something was weird. I mean, about Princess Zelda not doing anything to help with these troubles everywhere in Hyrule. That's all connected. The upheaval, the problems our homelands have been facing, the fake princess. It's all happening because the Demon King came back. So then that means Princess Zelda isn't actually here? Indeed, she's in the distant past and not in the present, right? Actually, she's the dragon. Yes, we should consider that to be the case, bizarre as it sounds. Almost seems that Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Our ancestors made a vow to Zelda. They swore that when the Demon King was revived, their descendants would awaken as sages and fight alongside Link. Well, with Princess Zelda in the past, we can't ask her what the plan is supposed to be. And she can't be here to fight with us either. We also don't know anything about the Demon King other than the fact that he's bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you each have told me, it appears that the princess was making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in the era. Must be some hint we still haven't figured out here in our time. Is it the ring ruins? Right you are. We cannot afford to stand still at a time such as this. It's imperative that we act. Without any leads. Oh, wait! You said that 6 sages were with King Rauru when he fought against the Demon King during the Imprisoning War, right? Yeah, here we go. This is what I was thinking would happen. Wind, fire, water, lightning. And that, in time, that was the princess. Oh!
Wow.
I see.
Huh?
What is it? What do you see? That's it! There was one more sage back then. Yep. The other Zonai. Alrighty, cool. Now where are you is the question. Exactly. One more sage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we were hoping for. It'll be well worth our while to search. Each of you awakened a sage at ruins from Age of Legends, right? Maybe there are many sages in a similar location. That makes sense, so we should search major ruins from the Age of Legends. There's as good a place as any to start. If we just searched all over Hyrule randomly, we'd probably never find the sage. Alright, we have a plan. Let's split up the work and get to it.
Yeah.
You four go back to your homelands and gather information about ruins that might be related to the remaining sage. Linky, search around and see if you can find any other undiscovered leads.
Huh.
Everyone's relying on you. Don't let us down.
Yep.
Cool. Find the 5th sage. Cool. We finally made it. Alright, we told Pura about the imposter princess, and Hyrule Castle remains a devastated place and continues to float. During the ancient imprisoning war, Pura told you that in order to find and investigate ruins from the Age of Legends, the sages have their own regions covered, leaving you to search elsewhere. Okay. And so yeah, that it's not actually telling me where to go, but I imagine that means Ring Ruins, right? Back in Kakariko. So we can go take care of that at some point. I'm gonna go investigate more of these shrines though, because I have the one marked over here in Korok Forest, and I have this one marked as well, so. Alrighty, I do believe this is where a shrine is. If we look down here, there's one right there. The Upland Zorana Summit Cave. Alright, let's see what we can do in here. I don't know what's currently trying to murder me, but something is. So I could have found this one way earlier. There's no probably about it. I could have found. Look, there's bokoblins in here. Regular ass bokoblins. Garden variety. My god. How early was I supposed to find this place? But, okay, yeah, blow your horns. Nothing dangerous is up here, friends. I'm sorry. So this is not gonna go well for you. Oh my god, they're babies. Look at them. Look at them. They don't even know what to do. They couldn't even throw like a blue bokoblin or anything in here. Oh, there's the bubble frog. I mean, I'm not just gonna ignore it if it's like straight up visible like that. Sorry, frog. I see you over there. So let's go grab that really quickly. Get up there. No, Link. Oh my god. Getting over here was such a pain. Because the walls are all slick and using Tulin just doesn't quite get you over here. Huh, what a pain. What a massive, massive pain. Alright, so there's something I can break right here. I don't really need to. So where do we go from here? Nearby down below. Are you telling me there's another cave? Nearby down below, there is. There's another cave somewhere around here. This wasn't the right cave. Oh, how terribly unfortunate. Cave? Cave? This feels like it's too far away. But it is another cave. God. I really thought that was it. I really, really thought that was it. But it was not. Oh, God, it's massive, and yes, this is where it is, because there's a thing near right here. Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's just go ahead and build a boat. I should have a schematic for this, right? Raft. All-purpose raft. There we go. Not enough pieces to do the things I want. But it put most of it together. So I'm gonna set that right there. Gonna connect these two right here. Going to fix you. And set you right there. And sure, let's put some fans on the back here. We can get all the fans we need, honestly. So that looks good to me. What is this stuff? Oh. Oh. You see. Well, I definitely want the steering stick. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Never mind, I actually need to get it onto the water. That would probably be a good call to do with a boat. Is that gonna be enough? Yes. Cool. Alright. Now just get me where I gotta go. I don't know why I put the sail on here. It's not like I'm really gonna be able to utilize a sail. Okay. There's a treasure chest that appeared to have just dropped down? Very weird. I imagine we just take the crystal to the end of this, like, channel here. That's gotta be where the bubble frog is. Oh, but that's where the shrine is. Now let's go to the shrine first. Bubble frog comes last. Gotta be able to turn the boat around, though. Or the raft, rather. Which is proving to be kind of difficult to do at the moment. What's in here? Here you are. Die. Give me your delicious, delicious insides. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, back this way. Yeah. Okay. And now it's actually put down correctly so we can get over here. Okay. Okay, so I was just baited. These ones that are in caves, I swear, they're the biggest pain in my ass. I swears that I do. The Jonu Shrine. There you go. Go find the crystal and return it to me. Where could the crystal be? It definitely couldn't be right on top of me right this instant. Here. Are you happy? Cool. And we got the bubble frog. There we go. Yay! I mean, I'll still grab the bubble frogs. Who knows? Maybe at some point I'll be like on a stream or something. Be like, I feel like just messing around. Let's go collect bubble frogs or something. I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright. So I might as well collect some, you know, as many as I can. I don't know. Alright. Hello. Ding. Bum, ba da da da. That's 11. So now we just need to go do the shrine that is in the Deku Forest, the Korok Forest. You know, that whole thing. Because there's one more shrine over there. I just need to do that, and then we should be good. And once we do that, I will only have 20 shrines left in the entire game. Aha! So, I looked at the quest, and it specifically says, yeah, go to the Sky Island. And you can see it there. When I initially got this, I was like, why would I care about that? Because the fog covers the entire place. Apparently, it does not cover this very specific location. So I can fall in through the sky right here? Yes. Would you look at that? That's weird. That is weird. Ninji's Shrine? As in Ninji's from Mario? There. That's weird. I don't know why there's a break just in this particular this particular part of the forest. But hey, we got it. And that is enough for 3 heart containers. I got a mighty construct bow that I don't particularly care about, but we'll take it. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go ahead and get out of here. So yeah, that'll take me to right there. I marked it with my eyes, so we'll need like 8 more hearts after that. Which we definitely know that there's more boss fights coming up if I have to go find another sage. So we'll see. Cool, cool, cool. I found your hiding place. Found this place even though you're not a Korok. Wow, it's a special place that Maka found. Maka likes to come here alone. Didn't think I'd find someone else here. Oh wait, was it specifically mentioned in the quest that you like looking up at the sky, and that was probably supposed to be the hint about, yeah, you can get here. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I think I might be totally wrong, but I'm just putting this on just cause I like how it looks. So, lookout landing. I need to spin some of my stuff. We still haven't been back to our house to upgrade that some more, but it is a-okay. And yeah, 20 shrines left. We are getting there. At some point in the near future, I may have like some sort of mega stream where I unlock as many things as I can in the compendium, and I get like all of the light roots and stuff, because that would just be helpful for finding all the shrines. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. And of course, for, you know, video purposes, I would put in all the interesting stuff from the stream into a video, but obviously we don't need to see it all. I would venture to say there's probably not a lot that we would need to see. So, heart container. But if we want to finish this game and get the stuff I want to get done, we need to put in some serious hours. Hey, Biliara. You're hanging out down here. Very nice seeing those extra hearts. Yeah. Yeah, and so that would mean that there's 3 bosses left that will give me heart containers, because if there's 20 shrines left, that means I can get 20 more of these, which will give me 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that means there's 3 bosses that drop heart containers left. Look at the little Goron rolling.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't able to properly greet you sooner. I've been preoccupied with my concerns for the princess. Now that Lady Riju has awakened as a sage, Gerudo Town is unlikely to fall to monsters. Think of her often. I haven't left Lady Riju's side in years, after all. It's hard not to feel sad about it, but as long as Lady Riju is moving forward, so will I. We Gerudo will assist in the search for Princess Zelda. For now, we'll fortify the enemy gates and seek out enemy weak points. Anything let us know, and while the Demon King may be a daunting foe, I will not waver. Whether the Demon King returns or not, I will always ensure our land is safe. I was just thinking about a weapon to lay low more monsters. It's a weapon enhancement of my own design. If you're interested, I can teach it. Yes? If you attach a shield to a sword, it can serve to protect you and attack your foe. Obviously, when using a two-handed weapon, you can't hold a shield, but with my invention, you can have the best of both worlds. I have to say, I'm rather proud of it. That is neat. It's President Inobo's friend. President Inobo tells us to smash the faces of any monsters that get into Lookout Landing. He says face smashing is Goron tradition. Even if that Demon King guy came, we'd smash his face real good, so don't worry. So if I attach a shield to a two-handed weapon, it will specifically allow me to block while having a two-handed weapon. That would solve a lot of my problems with two-handed weapons that I've mentioned before. I mean, let's give it a shot. I have a stupid amount of shields. I'll use one of the Royal Guard shields. Maybe? Yeah. We'll use one of the Royal Guard shields. So plus 17. So I can block with it now. Yeah, you can't just block like that. Interesting. So you still get the ability to block. I mean, you don't nearly do as much damage, but having a block could be helpful. That's an interesting idea. Alright, so let's go to Kakariko, because I believe this is where we need to do something else. I need to figure out how to get into these ring ruins, yeah? Aha! This is what I thought. So we specifically needed to find out what happened to Zelda, and once we tell them Zelda was a fake, I'll be able to go there, right? What? The Zelda who appeared after the upheaval was the creation of the Demon King? And the real Princess Zelda still hasn't been found? But how can this be true? Such an unbelievable tale, and yet... I trust you completely, Master Link. It must be as you say. It's hard to explain, but the princess we saw was somehow unfamiliar. It was as though her very aura was different. If she was an imposter the whole time, that would mean the real reason she ordered us to close off the floating ring ruin was because the Demon King saw it as a threat. Isn't that right? Only means one thing. We should investigate the floating ring ruin immediately. You're exactly right. There's no longer any reason to prohibit your search. Let's open up the floating ring ruin at once. Knowledge is tugging on the line. Time to reel in some results. Your Lordland phrasing is coming through, Mr. Taro. You must really be pleased. It's just, there's one problem. Still have to determine how to conduct the survey. Clearly the interior of the ring ruin is hollow. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be an entrance. If the contents of the other ring ruins are any indication, there should be a stone slab inside engraved with Zonai script. First, we should look for a way to confirm that there's a stone slab. However, we also don't want to damage those precious ruins. I was lost in thought. I better hurry and tell everyone so we can open up the ruins. Yeah. We still have a quest over here for finding all of those, or did I complete that quest? Secret of the ring ruins. There we go. Finally, this jerk will leave me alone. God. It's about time. So now we can just climb up here and go about our business. As we should have been able to from the beginning, but that stupid idiot was like, no. Zelda said to stay away. I don't care if you're the hero. Dumbass. Alright. So, up here. And let's go. Now, I should be able to ascend. There we go. And this will specifically take me through in here. Beautiful. There's my entrance. Alright. Do I need to take a picture of it? Yeah. Here we go. So, is that all it wanted from me in here? If you continue your investigations, you may learn something. Yeah. So, is that all that's in here? So that's it? I think that might be it. And now I just need to bring this back to Tauro, right? He didn't just... Did he? Yeah. Looked like he disappeared into the ring. That can't be right. Forget I said anything. I must have imagined it. What about this image? What's this you've got? Huh? Could it really be? Paya, Kalip, look at this. I need a sip of water. It's the thing! No! Could this be the interior of the floating ring ruin? Wow, the stone slab is clearly visible. There appear to be Zonai inscriptions on this one as well, just like in the other ring ruins. Taro, if you would. Right, let me see what I can decipher. Promise Zelda, solemnly signed. Minoru, Sage of Hide the Key, Southeast, Entrust Future, Wish, Defeat, Demon King. That's all I can make out. I'm lettering I can't figure out before Southeast, but Minoru seems to be someone's name. Look at the context of Minoru. I do believe this is the first time one of these slabs has put a name to a sage. Also mentioned Zelda and a Demon King. How fascinating. Inscriptions are telling us all sorts of essential information. What's the matter? It's nothing, it's just that part about the southeast section, before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland. Oh, you're right. Paya knows her stuff. This should be read as Dragonland Southeast. Fantastic work. Goodness, I've proven useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. Oh no, I'm being upstage. Ahem, but where were we? Something about a Dragonland to the southeast. How familiar are you with Southeast Hyrule? There's a site in Faron that has long been known as Zonai Ruins. Predates the falling ruins from the sky and is home to many ancient relics. Memory serves, there were dragon designs on those ruins that I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh, Kalip, great catch! The Zonai Ruins in Faron! There's a good chance that's exactly what this is pointing at. That's our Kalip, fantastic work. What did you just say? This inscription is pointing us towards Faron Zonai Ruins? No, not that, the next bit. Certain adjective was used, I believe it started with fan and ended with tastic. What was it again? Fantastic work? Yeah, fantastic work. That's what you said. Yes. Khalib, what fantastic work, he said. Fantastic. Me. Like, when we put together the script on the stone slab and translate it, we get definite mentions of the Sage Minoru, the Demon King, and someone with the same name as Princess Zelda. Something related to all three of them must be waiting at the Zonai ruins in southeast Hyrule. Landed a real catch here. Thank you for your help. Now we've no time to dawdle. There's research to be done. Khalib, will you join me? Oh, of course. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Very good. With that settled, let's be off to the Zonai ruins. First we head southwest. Then we'll establish a base in the Poplar foothills at the Skyview Tower by the ruins. Alrighty. In search of new discoveries, we make for Farron! Farron Keep. Alright, cool. So we figured that out. He left just like that. I'm sure those two will be fine. I must study more about the Zonai civilization so I don't fall behind Taro and Khalid. Yet it seems somewhat frivolous next to the mystery of the real Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Don't doubt that she is safe and well, I must believe that. Chief of this village, I can't leave my people, so I must place the search in your capable hands. Pray that Princess Zelda will return to us soon. Alright. And we need to go down here specifically. Yeah, we can just keep moving with the main story here. Like I said, there's only 20 shrines left. And I could knock that out in like one mega episode of me getting all the shrines, so... The story is mostly what we need to push with for now. And I'm sure people have been waiting an absolute eternity for this. Because this playthrough has been an absolute eternity. Alright. Hello. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, so you're here. Came to learn about the Zonai from an expert? Should welcome you to our humble base of operations. Behold, this is where the real investigation starts. Might not seem like much next to the Skyview Tower, I'll concede. Do you and Tauro share this? That's cute. Going forward, our research will proceed from here. Tauro has already gone off to the Zonai ruins. If memory serves, he spoke of starting his investigation around Jokozu Lake. Go southeast and you should find the Zonai ruins he volunteered to inspect. Curious if the Dragonland written in the Ring Ruin have any more leads on the Demon King or Princess Zelda. Ordinarily, I'll be right here at the side in the field, of course. I'm worn out from setting up the base. I'll need some time to recuperate. Is there anything at all that slows down Taro? It's just the idea of them both curled up on that, shivering at night. Alright, so... southeast by Jokozu Lake. Here, at the Spring of Courage. Interesting, interesting. Well, I can teleport, like, right over there. I just love how incredibly ridiculous my Gloom Hammer looks. Hopefully there's nothing more difficult to fight in this game than a King Gleeok. Hopefully there's not. That reminds me, we should read about the King Gleeok this episode. We should do just that. Alright, that camp is probably you. Tauro. Hello. Oh, are you gonna... Ooh, I wonder if I have to do the stuff with, the shrines to progress the story, maybe, because there's still one more shrine I have not gotten. Is this a Korok seed? No. Eh. Bye-bye. Alright, Tauro? Dear Khalip, the influence of the upheaval is spread to the Zonai ruins. Did you see the pillar-shaped ruin in front of this tent? There shouldn't be artifacts of that kind around here, an anomaly. And there's more. The rubble at the base of the pillar opened, revealing a door inside. New discovery. Naturally, I will be going inside to investigate. Join me as soon as you can. Okay. Yep. I guess we get other things from the whatchamacallit ruins, don't we? Interesting. You came after all. Figured you would after you made that breakthrough at the Ring Ruins. Listen to this, I've already got a whopper of a discovery on my hook here. Here, look at this. It's a Zonai mural, complete with intact text. The style is unmistakable. Nothing short of miraculous that's still here and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be ascribable to the Zonai's advanced technology. Got a fair bit of knowledge of the script, so I just had to try deciphering it. Some of it still eludes me. Maybe it's a poem or some kind of code? I'll read it aloud so we can both get on the same page. Wear the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent? What do you make of forest serpent and dragons there? To me it calls to mind the pillars found around these ruins designed to look like dragons. Forest serpent though, I haven't seen any designs like that. What am I missing? What other wide-mouthed forest serpent is there? The forest serpent bit does remind me of a song that compared the Dracozy River to a forest dragon. More to this code. Offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. Pretty sure I got that right, but I have no idea what it means. What in the world is a Zonai charge, and where is this tail with an altar? We can crack all the riddles in this code, I'm sure that even greater discoveries await us. One other thing. Should have mentioned this, but I found one more Zonai relic at the back of these ruins. Judging from the shape, I think there's something inside, but I can't get it open. Can't crack the code, can't get the box open, this just isn't my day. Well, this seems cool. I like this. Charged shirt. This is what we need. Used in ancient rituals and made from conductive material, this item produces electricity during thunderstorms, so stormy weather attack. That is neat. And that's what we specifically need to wear. Going on, you have this look on your face like there's big news. You found a way to open that relic? How in Hyrule did you— wait, no, that's not important right now. Better question. What did you reel in? You've gotta show me. Oh, yeah, here you go. Don't I look adorable? Wait, just a minute, that outfit you've got on... Isn't that the same thing the figure in the mural is wearing? Where in Hyrule did you find that? In the chest I told you about earlier, but if that's true... Nothing else it could be but a garment from the Age of Legends. That's a haul. So your outfit isn't exactly what we see in the mural. Maybe there are other treasure chests containing the rest of the garments. Problem is, searching for treasure chests without a plan is a long shot. Robbie was talking about creating some way that would make searching for things simple, though. Oh, you're saying you already have the Sensor Plus feature? It should make our search for treasure chests much easier. You can search just for treasure chests? In the sensor? Change target. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Set sensor. Done it again. I shouldn't be astonished at your feats at this point, but it gets me every time. Treasure belongs to the first one who finds it. So I have to figure out the rest of the code. If we can crack all the riddles, I'm sure even greater discoveries await us. But I'm very interested in that clothing. Might not be the only chest. That code. Let's see. Wear the electric garb. Offer Zonai charge at the altar. Yeah. Chest? Yeah. So there's got to be more chests around here is what I'm getting at. More hidden just generally in these ruins. God, searching for a chest. That is wild. I'm assuming they would all kind of be hanging out in this general area, but I'm not really getting anything out of this. Not at the moment. Might want us to go to some more of the locations that are specifically listed in the thingy there. Because I'm assuming I need the full outfit, is what I'm guessing, since that is what you hinted at. But this may be something that we should do next time. And then Dracozu Lake. If that's the dragon mouth, like its tail would be over here, I guess? Yeah, that looks like a grabby, bitey mouth. So... Okay. So clearly we have to explore here some more, but I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off, probably. Because I got other stuff to record tonight, so... Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.